Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Life First, a woman's story. First of all, happy International Women's Day to all you beautiful women out there. It's so special to be able to celebrate this. And just this is what this space and this business is all about: connecting, sharing, and uplifting one another. My name's Mons, and I have been in this beautiful online space for coming up 2 years. 2 years ago, I was dealing with a lot of pain, normalizing pain in my life, thinking that for the rest of my life, I would just have to deal with all the things that I was going to the doctors for. But luckily, I met the beautiful Tammy that you'll meet here today and said yes, and why not, to looking into really improving my health. My dad had just ended up in ICU, and health was just a huge priority for me. I was unfortunately dealing with gastritis flare ups, carpal tunnel, really bad knee pain, and I hadn't had a menstrual cycle in around about 6 to 7 months. I wasn't sleeping well. I was low on energy, and I had to work 7 days a week. I had no choice at that time. So I said yes. And within 2 weeks, I seen an incredible change in my sleep pattern and in my energy levels. Within a couple, I think 4 weeks, I hadn't noticed a gastritis flare up in my stomach. Going into 6 weeks, I had cleared carpal tunnel out of one of my hands, and the other one followed shortly afterwards. And then I got my menstrual cycle back, which was huge because at 33, thinking that you're going into early menopause, that's a big deal. So ever since then, I have just been the in the best health that I can say I had been in years. I feel better that in at 35 than I did at 25. That's for sure. And along with that came the beautiful business. So I was so passionate about the health journey that I was on, and I was able to share it with others, but also get a bit of a buck back from just really getting other people onto the products and helping other people with their health. So I jumped into the business. I got to meet the beautiful team that I have today, and I was able to help other people, my mum, my friends around me, my own family, my partner, and my kids. So over the last 2 years, I've improved my health, my partner's health, and my kids. They have had maybe 2, 3 days off school in the last 2 years. Yes, we do get sick. I actually, if you can tell, I've actually been sick this week, but it's not about getting sick. That's inevitable. It's about how we recover. That's the most important thing. So this space has just been so amazing for me. In the last 6 months, I've had even more of a transformation. We jumped into this beautiful detox and lifestyle program, which I was able to drop 18.5 kgs and go and do a 8.5 a 4K run recently. I'd never run in my life, so I'd only started 6 months ago, and it really, just being in the space has just taught me that I've got to stop saying I can't, because things that may seem unrealistic can be realistic. Along with that has come this beautiful community. The community have held my hand through so many different obstacles, and I just absolutely love them. So this is why we are here today, International Women's Day, uplifting each other, because the community that we have, the support, the values everyone holds is just so incredible. And honestly, it's something that I wish everyone would just say yes to, and why not? So that's just a little bit about my story, but I'm going to hand you over to the beautiful Stacey, and she's going to share a little bit around her journey.
Oh, that was amazing, Mons. Thank you very much. My name is Stacey, and I am 48 years old, and I have 9 children. So I always love to start my story with a bit of background around my family life, because it's been really, really impactful for me since I started the journey in the online space. So, with 9 children, I've got 10 grandchildren. I am a really busy mum, but it hasn't been without its drawbacks, as well as the beautiful benefits of having, lots of lovely children and lots of family around to support you. So I've been in this space for 3 years now. And when I first came in, I was riddled with anxiety and probably really bad gut health, just from being really busy. I had previously been working, I had kids in after school programs and preschools, and I just found that I was really struggling to balance life. So having anxiety kind of made me have a really, really big pause and internalize things, because I stayed home a lot and just really worked on my health. But I was really looking for something to support my health. So I came across the beautiful Tammy, and she shared with me the amazing whole food products. Now, going through my anxiety journey, I didn't want to go down a medication route. I really wanted to do it natural. I've always had a love of nutrition and good food, so it really aligned with my values. Alongside the products, there was a opportunity to become a VIP member, and that's basically joining up with the opportunity. So I thought, hey, why not? And earn some money and just be able to get my products for free. So that was my first entry into this online space, and with our beautiful whole food nutrition. And what I found was just short of amazing. So within a few weeks, I noticed that I was sleeping better, I had more energy, and I just felt, a lot better than I'd felt in quite a long while. I jumped into the programs, and this was just really about teaching you to increase more beautiful whole foods, getting a good routine with exercise and mindfulness and all those beautiful holistic health things. So, along my journey, I healed from my anxiety. Um, I used to get quite sick as well while I was in my anxiety stage, and that really was a drawback for me because I wasn't able to see my grandchildren or some of my older children a lot. So I really wanted to get on top of, the constant colds and flus, and strep throat was another thing that I was always getting. So, yeah, I just started to really get healthy again, and I still got sick, but I started to recover, really quickly. And to me, I knew that I was onto a winning thing. And yeah, I shared it out to some of my friends and family about just on my story and what it did for me. And I found there was lots of other women that were suffering silently with health issues as well, and just being able to be, hold the light for them and say, hey, well, this is something that has helped me, maybe you might want to take a look at it. So I started to be able to create an income where I was able to get my products for free. And I was really happy about that. And I started to think, well, what if I could do this, a bit more and earn some more money while I am still staying at home? So then I had another goal. I really wanted a new phone. As a mum, I would always put my kids' need first, and I would always just get by on what I had. If it wasn't broken, I wouldn't buy a new one. But I started to think I could actually get some more things just for myself. So that was my first goal. And I brought myself a brand new phone. It was more money than I'd usually spend on myself, but I had that extra stream there. So I got a new phone, and then it's just become something that has been able to add into my life, and I can, buy a few more things that I would have struggled with before. It comes with a really beautiful community. I made some amazing friends and people that had similar values to me. So that is something that was really important for me. Being a single mum with lots of children, I couldn't go out and meet up with people, on a regular basis. So having online friends was something that really did fit into my lifestyle a lot. And moving on from this, I'd always wanted to run my own food business, but I didn't have the confidence to go and do it. So that is something that I have also done. So in the last year, I've started Vitality Kai, which is a whole food heat and eat business. So supplying beautiful whole foods out to my community. And I've been able to have an extra stream of income with that as well. So it's really been a beautiful, huge impact on my life, being able to grow myself a little more, being able to share the good health out to friends and family and anyone in my community. And yeah, I just think it's amazing. And, anyone should take a look at this. Well, that's my story for now. And I'm going to pass you on to the beautiful T, who is going to share a little bit about her story.
Hi, ladies. Well, hi, everybody. Happy International Women's Day. Well, where to follow up after those two beautiful ladies? Stories are amazing. Um, anyway, I was introduced into this amazing opportunity by our beautiful Stacey. I've known Stacey for, I don't know, how old are they now? 28 years. We met our kohanga with our two babies, our two eldest, and we've just been friends and become family ever since. So I have been in the business for just over a year. And I've been taking the products for nearly 2 years, and they've been just something amazing. I was a person who was always suffering from migraines. My energy level was really low. I'd be working crazy shifts. I'd be doing like 2 a.m. starts, which meant getting up at like 11 p.m. just to get to work. So I was coming home and just not having the energy to do anything, which meant my health was suffering, my gut health was suffering. Um, I wasn't attending to myself, which meant like I wasn't going to the gym, and I was just eating crap food, which became a problem, and I was always sick. So upon starting to take the products, my energy levels picked up. I honestly can't remember the last time I've had a migraine because these products are just so amazing that I'm just not having any more migraines. But on top of that, my gut health is now really, really good. And it's helped me lose over 30 kgs just being on the products, learning the programs. And it's also helped me build my confidence within this company because the support and the programs that you get within the company are just absolutely amazing. The amount of people that I have met, it's just true. Like everybody's like true. They just show you with abundance of love. They know that you're new into the company and they just welcome you in with open arms. So last year I attended my first conference. I went to Brisbane where I actually got to meet, apart from Stacey, these beautiful ladies for the very first time outside of our online space. And it was just amazing. My confidence has built so much since being in this group of people. And I actually got up on stage and spoke in front of like maybe 200-300 people. For me, that was not me. I was someone that would hate or would call in sick if I had to do a speech at school because I hated doing speeches. For me to get up on stage in front of all those people was just like, what am I doing up here? And like, I had cameras, I had, everything, the bright light, it was just all shining on me. And it was like, but to get off that stage was just amazing. It wasn't even about my story. It was more the fact that I'd got up there and I had done something that I had never ever thought I would do ever before. And that was all because I found this magic space with these magic, amazing, beautiful women. And I can't like express enough how much this means to me and what I've done. It's given me a little bit more extra income with my partner now being out of work due to an accident that happened last year. So the money has come in really, really handy. But the fact is, doesn't matter what you go through, you have so much support within this company and it's just amazing. And if you're not in this already, you need to get on it. I mean, like today is probably the best day to do it, but that's me in a nutshell. And I just want to say thank you to Tammy for being there for us always, and for Stacey to bringing me into this thing, and to all the other lovely ladies that I've met within this community. Yous are just amazing. And today is our day, so let's celebrate it. International Women's Day. Yay! That's me. I'm going to pass you on to Tammy. Sorry.
Awesome, T. That was such a really beautiful share. And yeah, happy International Women's Day. My name's Tammy. I just want to say this is a first for me. I have seen many National Women's Days and things, International Women's Days, come and go over the years, and I've never really had a community that was up for celebrating it or doing something about it, And so for me, this is actually a really big moment. It's a beautiful moment where we've actually all come together for this beautiful reason that is really important, Women who are being empowered, who are being uplifted, who are being motivated by each other, who are coming together and making things happen. This just lights my heart on fire. So yeah, it's a really auspicious day. So my story, I'm going to try and talk fast and keep it brief, because I also want to share what it is that we're actually talking about and buzzing out about, and what are these beautiful products. So I just want to start by saying I'm a mum of 2 older kids and a grandma of 7 little ones. I'm 50 years old, and I spent the majority of my life working for other people. And that's really what got me here. What keeps me here is I remember starting work when I was about 14, and I was always of the mindset that you just need to work hard for stuff. And I hit the ground running. I was always looking for employment and looking for ways to make extra cash, and always looking for extra ways and alternative, like I wanted extra streams of income always. So yeah, what I didn't realize was I fell into a job that I really wanted. I was really passionate about, and I joined the film industry when I was in my 20s, and I pretty much just ran away with the circus. And I had 2 young children, and I just thought I'd made it. I thought this was amazing, opportunity to show my children how you could really work for your money and be a responsible parent. And my mum just didn't really have like a real job in my eyes, and I always thought I could show her how it's done. And what I kind of did was I did all the things that we do as parents, which is the opposite of what our parents did. And I came out the other end about 16 years later with a teenage daughter who had really needed her mum, who had some very severe health issues, and physical, mental health, gut health, energy. She had chronic fatigue. She had all these things going on. And I was so deep in my work, so busy providing for my family, that I hadn't stopped for a minute to just take it all in and see how they were going without me. Some of my work would take me away for 15-hour days. Sometimes it was 6 days a week. Sometimes it was away for a few months. And I was constantly going through nannies and childcare, and people. I would even call my sister at the last minute and just go, sorry, you're having the kids again. I've got a call. I would get called for a job sometimes with less than 24 hours notice. And my contract was a 24-hour contract, so I could be fired the next day. So I was constantly in a state of kind of panic and fear and trying to prove my worth. The other side was the bank wouldn't look at me. They don't give mortgages or loans to people who are contractors. So I had the money for a home for my family, which was my dream, was to give them our own home. But I had no means to get the mortgage secured or anything. So I left my dream career, still not really considering the kids, but looking for ways to provide more for us. And I became a sales rep on the road for another 7 years, where I believed it was the most amazing job, because I was repping for organic food. And so my other passion was health and nutrition. And even though I was in the film industry, for those years, I had been looking for something else. And I was the girl that would come to work with like a new product or a new thing and be sort of subtly trying to talk about it and realizing I really don't know how to do this. So when I come across the Juice Plus business, I was actually hitting burnout. I was in completely denial about the fact that I was working way too hard. I had secured my mortgage with the sales rep job, but I was literally spending my days driving around supermarkets, really unstimulated, very understimulated, very underfulfilled, and just wondering, like, is this my future? You know, I came across many businesses like Juice Plus in the past, and I had tried them all on for size, probably tried on about 8 different businesses, and none of them were just quite right for me. And so when I came across this business and this opportunity, I wasn't actually sure again if it was really for me. I actually went in there with a huge skeptic hat on, and I had gone to try and prevent my sister from doing it because I was like, I've tried all these things, honestly, just too hard, you know. And what I realized was that you just really needed to be in the right space in your life, and the timing is everything. And I needed to be ready in myself for the self growth and the self development that came with it, which was huge. There was a lot of self growth in the first few years, and it's ongoing all the time. You know, what I get from this community is a lot of self development, as well as incredible friendships. So, just really want to cut my story short that I took these products home to try on my daughter as my little guinea pig, and the change in her health that I saw was absolutely profound and undeniable. Within 6 months, she was released from a whole lot of medical care that she had to go into like every week, several times a week. So it was a massive relief for us. I also hit a wall with my job where I was presented with a decision, with a mandate, and I decided that I actually did not want to run by anyone else's rules anymore. And I looked at Juice Plus, which I've been slowly working on in the background by then, and I realized that I had a little treasure in my back pocket that maybe I could utilize to build something bigger. So I actually upscaled everything. I bought a bigger property up north. I moved out of Wellington and I expanded everything. And I brought some of my family with me. And we're now living on 4 acres up in Northland. My grandchildren live with me, and I'm a stay-at-home present grandma. So I get to actually spend time with my grandchildren where I missed out with my children. So for me, that's absolutely huge. Like, it just rocks my soul that I can actually give back. Might have been not there for my kids, but they are both parents now, and I can help them, show them a better way. And not only that, but support them health wise as well with good nutrition. So those are kind of some of my biggest takeaways from what's happened. Watching what's happening for these women as well is just so inspiring. Like, it just absolutely fills my cup so much, seeing that just by sharing one little thing with one other woman, it's rippled out into this beautiful community. We now have a wonderful team of women who are very, heartfelt and soul filled, and we all really want to hang together and build businesses and good health, and everything that goes with it. So I just want to segue over and show you what exactly it is we're talking about, and why we're all glowing. Like I said, I'm 50. I hope you think I look awesome for 50, because I think I do. And where it all started for me was, it started with this little combination here. I got the fruit, veg, and berries. These are 30 plus whole foods encapsulated that I get to pop into my body every single day. It nourishes me in ways that I could never do with the diet that I had before. Even though I was really organic and really healthy, I wasn't eating enough and I wasn't getting enough variety. And what I found was I also was struggling to find good spray-free or unchemically treated food for a reasonable price. So, and because I'd come from working in the supermarket industry and everything, I did understand, the nature of what comes in through the supermarkets, how fresh it is. And T would know too, she comes from my world as well. We know how long it takes from the farm to the shop, out to the storefront, and then home to you, and then how long before you actually cook it, and juicing's the same. There's so much mess, there's so much waste. You've got to keep up with it daily and get that fresh food. So this is like the next best thing to fresh fruit and vegetables juiced daily. But it also has the fiber and everything in it as well. So this is super duper good. It goes into our bodies and into our bloodstream within about 5 to 7 minutes, bypasses a lot of our allergy receptors. So people who usually react to some things find that these do not trigger a lot of those allergy responses. They actually go straight into the body and start healing the immune system super fast so that our allergies start dissipating. So really loved what some of the ladies here were saying about stress and cortisol and how it affects your health, because the other one I really love bringing in here is our omegas that nourish our myelin sheath, which is our central nervous system, which regulates our hormones, regulates our cortisol, and also helps us relax, sleep well, helps our body function and our brain function well, helps our joints not hurt so much. Married up with all these fruits and veggies and everything is a huge anti-inflammatory as well. That's actually clinically proven. Our products do reduce inflammation in your body. We have to be careful how much we can say. They do amazing things, but the TGA prevents us from really going all out and sharing everything with you. So what we do is we share what we can and what I know. And what I know to be true is these are amazing for those hormone moments and the cortisol and everything that goes on when our brain's not firing right. And these really helped me reduce the stress that I was going through. That also helped with a lot of pain that I was getting in my hands and my knuckles. And I think that's about enough for now. I just want to keep this so short. I'm so aware of time. So these here, these are my core 4. I do these every single day, and they just cover all of my bases. The berries especially, super good with the polyphenols and the antioxidants that keep us really young and just keep our body clearing out all those carcinogens and things that might, lead to worse things later. So combined, that's my health insurance. I also... These ones here, they nourish our central nervous system. They nourish our immune system. What we want to do next is we also want to nourish our gut and our digestive system. And we do these with some beautiful whole food shakes that we've got. And these are especially formulated to basically hit a lot of the deficiencies that we have on the macro level. There's a lot of vitamin D, there's vitamin C, there's calcium, there's niacin, there's B vitamins. There's a whole lot of things here that are really good for enhancing our moods. There's also fiber and things that are really good for our digestion. And then we've got some really, really good nourishing products in here that will feed our hormones as well. So what I found, like I'm 50, I'm supposed to be perimenopause or menopausal now. And I'm just, to be honest, I'm not really feeling it. Like my cycles have kind of done their thing. They've dried up, but there's been no indication, no warning. There's been no big, a lot of hot flushes or tempers or moods or cravings or anything. Just very, very calm and very nourished. And I hear that from a lot of other people as well, that they've found these really helped with a lot of their menopause symptoms. But just women in general, I put my daughter on these because she was a teenage girl having trouble with her hormones and things too. She's now a very proud mama of a nearly 3-year-old baby girl, and getting pregnant was one of her obstacles. So I really value these in terms of balancing out my system, my hormones and everything. They're also a great snack on the go. These are a whole food nutrition shake, so you're getting a lot of really good nutrients and things through them as well. So we have one more here that we have got for high performance. Oh my God, Tea's just got flowers. Wow. Happy Women's Day, T. I want to flick over. Anyway, these are our high performance shakes. So these are higher in protein, a little bit lower in sugar, and really, really good for people who have got some real big goals, need the extra protein in their days. Like women my age definitely need more protein. And I find that whenever I do feel any little kind of niggly symptoms going on hormone wise, as soon as I boost up my protein, it really seems to settle everything back down again. It's like a cooling agent for my hormones. So these also taste great. Absolutely love these. And we also have where are my chewies? We also have Kitty's Chewies. Where are my chewies? Hang on a minute. Because these are so important. Sorry, delete just off camera there for a sec, but these are so awesome. Everyone who gets the fruit and veg capsules, or any combination of the capsules with the fruit and veg in them, is also entitled to sponsor a child of their choice. and you get the chewables, which is fruit and veggies in a chewable form for your kiddies or your big kids that aren't really eating veggies or whatever. But we sponsor kiddies from the ages of 4 to 18 to get these free with mama's order. So you could also swap these out for capsules if you prefer, if you don't want the gummies, but these are absolutely free with our fruit and veg products. And we have a special product coming soon in the next couple of months. We're also introducing cacao into our product range as well. So I'm really excited about that because I'm a huge cacao fan. And I also just want to add that our results here don't just come from the products alone, they come from a healthy lifestyle change as well. And we have an incredible program that we run every month, and we do a 10-day cleanse and detox, and then we roll into a maintenance program, and we give you all of the ebooks, the PDFs, the guidance, the community, and the recipes and the shopping guides to get the best benefit that you can from our programs and our products. Absolute game changer for me. I know that T has lost somewhere up around the 30 kilo mark. Mon's hitting the nearly 20 kilo mark. Stacey's hit her goal weight. You know, Sophie's on this call watching as well, and she's got phenomenal weight loss. I'm not going to quote any of them because I'm not sure where you're at right now, but this is all happening through the combination of like the whole food nutrition and this program that we're bringing in as well. And we are just seeing really phenomenal results that we haven't really seen before. So I could talk about this all day, but I am way over time. So I am going to swap back over. I was going to bring Caroline in for a bit of clinical talk, but we really need to keep this short and sweet so we can keep your attention. So I'm actually going to hand back over to Mons now, and she's going to do a little bit of a wrap up and touch on this business side of things for you too. So here we go, Mons. Oh, hang on. Did I spotlight the right person? No, wait.
We're looking at T's flowers, aren't we?
Yeah.
Quickly, T, show us your flowers.
T, you're on spotlight. Quickly, you want to show us your flowers?
Oh, how special.
Beautiful. Okay, Mons.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you, ladies, for sharing that. And just, yeah, the results, the confidence building is just massive. Just, I think it's amazing watching, you know, someone go from anxiety to getting the confidence to building a business. T, jumping on stage, like even me running the marathon, Tammy just moving away from somewhere that you've been for life is incredible. And that's what the space does. You know, we come together, we uplift each other, but we're also just, we all align with each other's values. And that's what I love. When it comes to the business is amazing. Whether you just want to get a little bit of money back from your order, you know, I'm over here just promoting multiple streams of income, whether you want to leave your 9 to 5 job and work from home or travel the world and work from anywhere, that anything is possible if you commit to it at the end of the day. So with the business, we have an amazing business model, and you can get paid up to 5 different ways: retail profit, commission, bonuses, leadership bonuses, and incentive bonuses. And what I do love about this business is a lot of people think that when we're out there and we're introducing this business, that we're actually getting paid to recruit you. No, we're not. We're taking the time out of our day to bring you on board, teach you, and along the way, we do get paid. When you, you know, at a certain level, which is great. We all grow together and we all start from somewhere. And honestly, this business has brought in, you know, for me last year, I was able to move my son to a school where I had to pay quite a bit of fees. I was able to travel twice in 1 year for the first time in 10 years. And that's just, you know, that's just a minute bit of what this business can do for you. So the amazing business that we're in have got a 50% off sale. I mean, I think it's cheap joining anyways. Who can actually go and start their own business for $55, $58.50? No one. There's so many overheads in a business, right? But not only that, we get customer service, we get looked after. We've got a website designed for us. We've got a hub. We've got resources. We've now just come out with this new beautiful platform boards that's just helping us with our business. There's ongoing training. Honestly, like Tammy always says, was at $5 a month to be part of the coolest girl gang in the world. Now it's actually $2.50 a month. So for the next 24 hours, it is 50% off to sign up to the business. I mean, why not? What's that? 57.50. We're talking, I think I wrote it down somewhere, 28.75 in New Zealand and 27.50 in Australia. Why not? What if this could be something that helps you today? Honestly, thank you so much for coming along. And if you've jumped on the live or you're watching the recording and something hits home, go back to the person that shared this with you and just ask a couple questions. There's no pressure here, but we're here to share because we love the space that we work in. And just one little thing that I want to leave you for today is when women come together with a shared purpose and shared values, we rise, we uplift, and we create unstoppable waves of change. Thank you so much for coming, and happy International Women's Day.